down there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nelforge, the West Road Gateway. This will be the this should be the 6th and final episode of The Child Monster, set in which they'd been investigating certain murders around Tuning's Fork, and they think they've cornered the beast which has been doing it. They'd been sort of touring the storm drains under Tuning's Fork using an original set of plans. Found a few curiosities, including, let's see, a student's scroll case, a banner, and some gold from a group called the Order of the Upset, which is an oxymoron right there, so they must have some interesting reasoning they're not applying to that name. Oh, there we go. There's John.
Oh, hi.
Mm-hmm. Session is live. I'm just getting people caught up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You rousted a number of people from a side tunnel that you're not necessarily sure should have been hiding out there, but...
They're shady.
Hmm?
They're shady.
Yeah, very shady.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want trouble from the guards on the way out, and most of them have left, but you have one fellow still with you, by the name of Carroll. Carroll.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who helps us, who leads us here.
Right, and yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start that thing up again. This is the map as we see it at the moment, I believe. Everyone okay with the order? We have Saphir in front.
Yes.
Jilly in the second position. Thagak third. Saria and Warren and Argyle. And Tess bringing up the rear.
Yes.
That is the state of play as we have it at the moment. And down here, you have a small, shabbily dressed child wearing a slightly tattered red scarf.
Where's Carol?
Oh. Oh dear.
Yeah, Carol was near me because they were guarding me, so.
Okay, let me improvise something here for a moment. Let's see.
Okay.
Did that say my AC was 13?
It might have, because I'm not relying on the stats in the in D20 Pro. I am using the you rely on your own sheets, and I'm using the beta version, which doesn't have all of the campaign information.
You got it.
Do you mind the noise, or do you want me to use headphones?
I'm going to probably end up using headphones too. So.
Okay.
Actually, wait a minute. No, I'll remove pain for the moment.
Excuse me.
No problem. We'll drop the guide in here. Now I should update the state, and you should see an update over here. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have used a gray figure on gray tile, but there it is.
That's an NPC for you.
That's an NPC for you. Mm-hmm.
So I presumably told Carol to get back, and I say to Jilly, move back a bit. I'm gonna go in.
Also, I believe Argyle has the. I believe Argyle currently has light source.
Yes.
Yeah. But I have low light, don't I?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna, like, using kind of gesture to Argyle to bring the light enough so that it gives just enough ambient light that I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the creature won't be able to see as well as me. Cross fingers.
Maybe.
Hopefully. And I'm gonna signal to Jilly to like basically try to find cover and maybe cast from cover if possible.
Okay, so Saphir is advancing?
Yeah.
Something like this?
Yeah, like the minute I see it, like he's basically gonna like whisper in Jilly's ear to get back, give a kiss on the forehead and start forward.
So where is Jelly going in this?
Okay, so I will, on the map, I will shift down and forward, so I have cover. So
Down and forward, so you have cover behind Saphir?
Yep.
Okay.
That way, if I miss... Wait. Maybe I'll do one behind Severe, so I can do a more sharp angle.
Which one?
One behind Severe. So,
one behind Saphir? Like there?
Yep.
Okay.
So I can still duck behind cover, but at the same time, I have
you
a
can
pretty
duck
clear
around
angle.
cover. You can, yeah, you're using Saphir as a chest-high wall, basically. Which is ironic, because you're playing the halfling.
I was just about to say. Yes.
Okay, what about the rest of you? You're sort of moving up.
Yeah, she asked for light, so I'm going to use Thagak as my meat shield and go forward with the light right behind Thagak.
Okay, so you're sort of pushing Thagak forward?
Yes.
Wait, you're using a bard as meat shield?
Well, it's Thagak. He's
it's a relative. It's a relative thing.
So as a relative thing, then yes.
In fairness,
I guess to a caster, you know,
Mm-hmm.
any port in a storm, as they say.
You okay with this, John?
So he's gone in front of me, and my back is to what exactly?
Okay, Thagak, your back. Okay, Thagak, you're here. Your back is to Argyle here.
Okay,
yes.
Good. I'm facing that way.
Which leaves 4. Nope, 3.
Why am I sideways?
Because you're
facing to the left. Because you're facing to the right here.
Okay. So I'm facing toward Argyle, but my back is... Wait, what?
No, you're facing
you're actually facing to the right.
You're facing inside this room.
Okay, right. Gotcha.
Yeah, the arc is the... I'm interpreting the arc here as a field of vision.
Okay, fine.
Ah, it's a field of vision. Okay.
Well, that's the story. That's my story, and I'm sticking by it.
Okay.
Which leaves Warren.
We are going to watch out for each other, Thagak.
Okay, that leaves Warren, Saria, and Tess out in the hallway. And technically Argyle.
Tess protects us from whatever is coming out of the darkness.
Well,
until she's needed in front, that would be very soon, I guess.
Yeah, I don't expect, like, if we found the child here, I don't expect there to be more. So, I would like to move up next to Saphir if possible.
I'll let you push through.
Excuse me.
Come and then turn you. And then turn you to face.
I was really looking forward to getting my face torn off before he even got there.
Actually, you know what? There are enough people sort of coming in at this point that, yeah, the little child down here is going to turn into a monster nearly twice its original size.
Whoa.
With the claws and the teeth and all.
Oh, so I'm not even going to get a chance to approach the... Okay. Because I thought I always telling the others to hold back and striding forward by myself. And I was going to be like placating until I could get close.
Well...
You can certainly try it.
Tell you what, let's make it an animal handling roll. Since that's kind of what it is in this case.
Sure. Okay.
You're dealing with something with
basically,
animal
like,
intelligence.
when I told the others to stay back, I started for it immediately. Getting low, low center of gravity, hands up like that, being careful not to smile, and kind of making like a soothing noise, like a soothing kind of. I don't know what my animal handling modifier is, but I rolled a 15. I'm calling up my character sheet now.
Your modifier is 2.
It's based on wisdom.
So, 17.
You have it trained, or you're proficient in it.
I am?
Yep.
Hey.
For like your horse and stuff.
Yeah, for my...
Or whatever your...
My goat.
Your goat, your war goat.
For my war goat. Yeah.
Which you couldn't bring down here, unfortunately.
I did not.
Goats are
She doesn't like it down here. She doesn't like enclosed spaces. She gets fussy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna basically go like make like a low hum in my chest and approach. And yeah, I got a 17.
Okay, you do manage to approach some, but yes, it does it does rear up, sort of change out of its child form, and is ready to attack. Roll for initiative.
All right, that's fine.
Ooh.
James, could you link me my character sheet if you have it in front of you? I haven't managed to put it into D&D Beyond yet. Oh, you don't have it in front of you?
I can upload it. I mean, it's on my computer.
Oh, okay. What's my initiative modifier then?
Your initiative modifier is 0 because Dex was one of your dump stats.
Go!
Okay. Well, then it's just a 16. I know! What the hell?
Sorry. High charisma, high strength. This point's got to come from somewhere.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so what are people getting for initiative?
Initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Tack.
22.
Wow.
Oh, that's a lot of high rolls.
Let's see, then we have Argyle next.
Okay. My initiative roll was just that.
I was off window at that moment.
Uh-huh.
Well, no, if it had been a 1, that would have been a fumble, and that at least would have been, interesting.
So Thagak got a what on initiative? A 4 total? 3 total.
Okay, 3.
Oh. Let's see. Warren got. Let's see. I know Saria got an 18. Puts her in good company. Coy, what'd you get for Warren?
One sec. Got 18.
Wow.
Well, what am I supposed to add for that one? That I always forget to add? What? I don't understand.
Plus your Dex
Dex modifier? Oh, so mine is actually 19. I guess mine is actually supposed to be 19.
Ah, okay.
Because I always keep forgetting to add whatever I'm supposed to add, I guess.
Still level 4, yes.
Yeah, so. Ignore my first number then.
Okay.
I was gonna, like, when he went to add his, I was like, oh, that's right, I forgot to do that.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing, too.
Whatever, I'm not gonna change it. And then he typed in 18, and I was like, oh, I guess I should.
I still regard us as kind of new at this. I'll let it slide.
Yeah.
Okay, so we begin round 1 with Tess first.
Okay, so
The thing is about 7.5 feet tall, which is impressive because it started about 3.5.
Yeah, that's a lot of extra mass.
Mm-hmm.
so I have some measure of faith in Saphir. So what I'm going to do is
Thank you.
give Saphir at least that one shot. So I will. I will move down 1 so that I'm blocking Jilly, it looks like.
Behind Saphir.
Yep. And then I will ready action that if the creature moves closer and tries to pass or attack someone behind me, that I will attack it. But otherwise,
you're playing the bulwark.
Yes. So if it comes up to Saphir, I'm not doing anything. But if it tries to move past or attack people behind me, then I will attack it.
Okay. Next is Argyle. All the way back here.
Yes.
Ignore those numbers.
I have in front of me a lot of friends. I think I'm going to pass Thagak the shovel of light. So
Okay. If I can step aside for him, I will.
No, he's handing. No,
I'm handing
Argyle is handing Thagak the
He's handing me the shovel.
I'm giving you the shovel that glows in the dark, so everybody can see better.
Okay, well then I can't draw my sword right now, so I might as well. Okay, so I just take it and hold it, quarterstaff style.
It's a one hand shovel. You can still draw.
Well, in that case, can't we call a spade a spade?
Yeah, okay. The spade of light.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going up to light spade then.
Okay, that was a minor action. Doing anything to attack or move?
No.
Not just yet, or not at all.
Well, I'm in case I'm readying myself that if the monster zips past the front people, I'm going to attack it with a poison spray, because I think that's only on one of these fields and it wouldn't affect the people beside it. Would it? Wait a second. Spellbook.
Poison spray, I think, goes in an arc.
Poison
this as well.
Spray range.
Well,
poison spray range.
To step up to plug that gap that's right in front of me.
Range is 10 feet, so that's 2 squares.
2 squares, yeah, that's so. Yeah, but it's the only thing that I have that wouldn't hit anyone who's in the way, because it just springs up where I want it to spring up. So that means I'm readying that, and if it attacks Thagak, I'm going to poison it.
Well, my plan is to step up and plug the gap. Oh, but one thing I am doing, though, as soon as I can, I'm putting the spade in my left hand and drawing the long sword, so now I'm dual wielding.
Okay, we'll get to that on your turn.
Yes,
right. Unfortunately, is a ways off.
Yes, that will come someday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's say I'm going to stay.
Someday my turn will come.
I'm going to stay close to Thagak, so if he moves, I'm going to stay right at his back, poison spray ready, in case it's needed.
Okay. Next is Saria at 19.
Yeah.
What is Saria doing? She's sort of next to Argyle, sort of out of the action.
That's a good question. The child monster hasn't really done anything yet? Or?
It's transformed into its final form, so to speak.
Okay.
Hopefully that's the final form.
I should stop mousing on those things. Those numbers are wildly inaccurate.
If this thing goes 10 feet tall, I'm worried.
If it goes 10 feet tall, it's going to worry too. It's only about 9 feet ceilings in here. It has a way, perhaps magical, given the mass of this thing, to mimic smaller creatures. That's probably a magical talent.
Yeah, otherwise it would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, at least for now, like I would mostly try moving forward.
Okay, sort of moving forward, sort of up behind Jilly, or just back to here, or
yeah, up behind Jilly.
Up behind Jilly, and do rotate left. There we go. Any attack, spell, what have you? Although some don't.
It's an animal after all.
It is an animal, but it is a big toothy animal.
Yeah, but Zarya is capable of dealing with animals of any size or form, I guess.
Well, I mean, I could try talking to it. I don't think it's going to work, though, but... The diplomacy didn't really work for the paladin.
Yeah, Saphir made it you think a fairly valiant attempt to approach it gently, and that attempt was rebuffed.
Yes.
Hella rebuffed.
Does it seem like angry or scared? Like Like what kind of feeling am I getting from this?
Let's see. You give me an animal handling check.
Awesome.
And you have good numbers there, I'm sure.
I do.
We should hope.
I do. That's 17.
17?
Wow.
You're pretty sure it's responding to a threat on its territory, perhaps also its... Yeah, it's fairly certain you're going to be in here to try to wreck it, and it's not having any of that. A certain amount of hunger, but mostly territoriality.
Okay. That's a problem then.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think that trying to talk it into going to a new territory is going to work. So
why, when it's found so much food around here?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's found so much food it like leaves corpses only partway devoured. That's weird.
Yeah, but
see, I'll allow this off of the previous animal handling check.
Mm-hmm.
A creature would only eat a little bit of its kill if it was worried about being discovered or
yeah, that's
caught.
what I mean.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. This is a strange, unfamiliar territory to it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to try to make it after all.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Well, when it throws a beret into the air, that's the time to worry.
Yes, it would be.
Oh god.
Okay.
Bravo, sir.
And people are going to look at this video years from now and wonder, what the hell is he talking about?
Well,
yeah.
I mean, already that's a pretty old reference. So
Yes, it is.
Right.
that's before my time, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going to call that the primary action of Zarya. And at this point, let's see. Carol, who is also about the same point in the initiative order, will come up, ask for the shovel from Thagak.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. Well, let's say if he, oh, you know what? I'll do that. But if he runs away with it, we'll find him later.
that would be a cruel thing to do.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to stick a light source on.
No, I wouldn't blame him for running away at all. Just don't take the shovel and run away. But
yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah, running away, no problem. Taking the light, uh-oh.
exactly. Especially since I thought he had his own light, too. Like
On the other hand, if he runs away with the shovel, I'm just going to make the wall here the light source.
Right. Light's a cantrip, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Although, if I have better dark vision than the monster, that could actually be good for me. If we extinguished all the lights.
Yeah. Just the rest of us stands behind and hears strange noises and thinks, who's going to win? I wonder.
Who's going to win? Let's start a betting pool. I mean, it's not a bad tactic for a turn or two, if we need to.
Yeah.
I think the light is adjusted properly here, Nero. Your NPC, your Carol, has the light source. Now, it's Warren's turn.
How far can I move?
Rawr.
I think your move is like 30, so 6 squares. Diagonals are a bit more. Let's see.
Move up by Saphir?
Up to where?
Right next to Saphir?
Right next to Saphir?
Yes.
Yeah, you can just make that.
Okay. And I think it's time for a little breath weapon.
Okay, so breathing on the monster. We're doing that. Okay, is there a hit roll associated with that?
No. There's only a roll for it to avoid damage.
Okay, so the saving throw.
And
It's a deck save, isn't it?
It's dex save DC 18.
Oh, that is a clean miss. So you do full damage, sir.
18.
Dang.
Oh, these little puppies. Right here.
5.
How much did you do?
5.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, you breathe fire on it, and it flinches back, but otherwise is uncowed.
But it's another light source, by the way.
Not for long, unfortunately. It is now Saphir's turn.
It's halberd time.
It's howdy halberd time. Yeah.
Now I wish I had a warhammer so I could just say I'm gonna buy myself a hammer next time I go to town.
You're in town. Just not
Next
a really
time I'm
great
on the
front.
top of the town.
We're under town.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I just fluff wise, Fear gives a shake of the head and says, nap time.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna go for knees. So I'm gonna try to
you're stepping up and
sweep it, and my weapon does have reach.
Okay, so you'd still be 1 hex back.
No, I think
Or
I'm gonna
one square
go
back?
and I'm gonna engage because I don't want it to claw anyone but me.
Okay, So
because besides,
so
I'm
or
probably the most armored person here. So I want me to engage like with the claws so that
okay, so this space here, the one above.
Yeah. Out of
diagonal?
character, does Tess have a reach weapon, like a halberd or some kind of polearm?
You have one?
No. I mean, I have like a short bow and some javelins that I could throw, but no,
Okay. So, because I could switch to a sword at some point in the fight, it would be like a cool little moment if I like toss you my polearm and we're like, ha!
I could certainly use it, but I have my silvered battle axe that is
Oh, battle axe is
probably
nice.
useful for a creature such as this.
So for now, I want to like try to take out its legs with my halberd, just as a first volley.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys said I should. These are
You
the
want-
dice. I either have like plain red ones or pretty blue ones. Which one should I use?
You try to make it child-sized again.
Oh, yeah, basically. Okay. 16 plus 5 to hit.
That would be a 21. That is a clean hit.
Sweet. Let me
So
find
damage it, please.
Please choose to
8
damage.
plus 5.
13.
Yeah. And I don't know how many spell slots I have, but once in every fight, I mean, I can spend a spell slot to add radiant damage. Deal radiant damage.
Yep, that's your divine smite.
And it's, divine smite. It's 2d8 for a first level slot. So I think I'm just going to do it first level, or actually I'm going to do it second level for now.
You have
So
3
that's
first level spell slots.
I do?
Yep.
All right, so it's 2d8 for a first level slot, which is what I will use.
Okay, so you're doing an extra 2 to 16 points.
Because what I want to do is start the fight off strong.
Mm-hmm.
Over quickly. So I had, that's not very good, but 4 and a 3.
That's a 7.
Radiant damage, yeah. So is the enemy undead or a fiend?
Not in this case, but Saphir does swing at the Parriston mimic with his halberd, strikes, and there is a blinding flash of light that comes up from it that apparently delivers an additional shock.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Now, Jilly.
Yay. Okay. I move north of Tessa.
Move north of Tess. So up here.
Yep. So I can get a clearer shot between the two big people.
I think you can.
Okay. And from there, I will use my Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost.
Yes. So let me go ahead and double check the description and see if that's a save or see if I attack with it. Just take a second.
Yeah, I've been thinking they have the local store has the various spell cards and martial ability cards and such. I'm wondering if maybe I should pick those up just so I have everyone's cards and abilities spelled out for me. Someday, maybe a thing.
Okay, it is an attack roll. So, wow. Plus my attack bonus is a 21.
That is a solid hit.
Okay, let's see.
What kind of frosting did you put on it?
I rolled a 1, but I'm using a luck point because I don't want to do 1 damage.
Fair enough.
Okay, 5.
You haven't seen what this thing does yet. 5?
Mm-hmm. Remember that also reduces its move by 10. My goal is to slow this thing to a crawl so our fighters can tear it apart.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you playing a buff monster again?
More of a direct damage debuff monster.
Okay. Yeah. I just know you really like to play that kind of support character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, she's actually more of a cannon than I usually play.
Yeah, sorcerers make really good.
Mhm.
I don't have a problem with that. We come to Thagak.
Oh, well. I come out of retirement and let's see. Well then, I guess I'll move up and around so that I'm like flanking Warren.
So up over here or over here?
Yeah, about there. Yeah, there.
You're probably also going to turn to face the
Yes, I'll turn
thing.
to face the thing, and I have my sword out.
Right.
And
So yeah, solid line between the back and the front. Then.
And let me see. I also do get an action, though, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
An attack if you have something that works at range.
I'm going to use one of my inspirations on Saphir. So,
I thank you.
yes. Well, Saphir's the one engaged with the thing.
So Saphir is going to get advantage on his next roll.
Well, one roll in the next X.
Well, no, what it is it's a D6. Basically, it's an inspiration is on a next time the next within the time limit. I think it's the attack roll or
a damage roll
or it's either attack or a saving throw. I don't know if I can't remember if it applies to damage roll.
Do I get advantage on my next attack roll or saving throw?
Well,
Yes.
no,
you get +6. +6 on an attack roll.
Yeah, it's a D. Yeah, it's a D6.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
A D6. A D6. Right.
It adds a D6.
Oh, about time she got something in her field. I'm so happy for her. Sorry, my mic was supposed to be off for that.
Yeah, I think they made a small mistake when they called the playing to your character get advantage once thing inspiration and also that inspiration.
Yeah, why'd they call them both?
Well, okay, there is one difference. It's bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Bardic, okay.
So it's +6 to my next attack roll.
Well, it's plus 1d6.
Plus 1d6.
Oh, plus 1d6. Okay.
It's kind of he tells you are doing great, Saphir, with that special bardic voice.
Basically, I do the cheerleader thing and drive you to.
That's awesome.
We all count on you. You are our best.
He grins, gives a thumbs up. There's a tink on one tusk.
Call it a battle cry of whatever order you're. Like a. I'm familiar enough with paladin battle cries that I know your order's traditional battle cries. I call out one of them, and
that would work. That was great. That's a really cool idea. David, as I approached, I know I'm kind of trying to but as I approached, could I have done sacred weapon?
Let's see.
Or do I have to, or is that not okay?
Let's see. You moved.
I didn't have it in front of me until we actually started the combat.
Okay, you moved. You attacked. Could you have squeezed a?
Yeah, I thought it was a bonus action, but it turns out it's not.
Oh, so it isn't. It is a standard action to deploy.
Well, it just says take an action, so I don't know if it has to be like a main action or.
Does sound like it's going to be a significant action rather than a.
Yeah. Could I have done that, or is that okay or no? If you say no, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't think you can deploy it at least this turn.
That's fine.
Actually, let's check that. Paladin, spiritual weapon.
Why is it not a bonus action? Because, like, spiritual weapon is a bonus action.
What was the name of the ability?
Sacred weapon.
Oh, that's your channel divinity thing.
Yeah.
That is.
Oh, does channel divinity just always take an action no matter what you're using it for? Sorry, guys.
Many paladins, so I don't have that memorized. Let me look.
I'm just really trying to paladin it up for my first combat. Sorry.
That's okay. This thing hasn't attacked yet. You may yet need it.
That's about what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So, yeah, Sacred Weapon takes an action and uses one of your channel divinity uses.
do I only have 3 of those? No,
You
3 is my spell
have,
slot.
I think it's. Ooh.
Oh, I forgot to give myself a
You-
2+2 bonus to melee damage last time, David.
Mm.
There was a +2 bonus to melee damage I forgot to tell you about.
Okay, so that'll take it down 2 more hit points.
Yeah.
Still not a big chunk of its health, but every little bit helps.
I just thought I'd let you know.
You have 1 channel divinity, and you have to finish a short or long rest to use it again. So it's basically once per encounter, unless you have multiple encounters really quick.
Thank you. And it recharges with a short rest.
With a short or long rest, apparently. But it does charge your weapon for a minute, which is about like 10 rounds.
Yup.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Thank you.
Thagak, doing anything else?
Well, that kind of
Okay.
pretty much my action, isn't it? I take a defensive stance.
Okay. So if it comes at you, you'll be ready.
Yep.
It's probably not coming at you. There is a much juicier target presented right in front of it.
Right. Plus, doesn't it have an avenue of retreat right now?
Well, yeah, you do see these squares of...
That's a hallway or something.
That is a hallway or something behind it.
Ooh.
The light allows you to see that. But in the meantime, it is going to try swinging at the paladin.
Right.
And the first... Oh! Yeah, the first claw is a 10. Which is well below...
10 damage?
No, 10 would hit 10 AC.
Oh,
would hit
no.
armor class 10. That certainly misses Saphir. And the 8 following also is a miss.
Oh, phew. I thought you meant 10
You
damage.
may be lucky.
Okay. Yeah, those are both damage. As we fight, just I'm gonna try to block off the entrance, like kind of switch our positions so like I go down here and it comes up here. Like that.
Oh, you're going to try to get try to get behind it like here?
I'm gonna try to like do a dance so we move like this, like where this is me. So like right, yeah. I'm gonna try to so that I'm blocking its escape route with my bulk.
Okay, we'll have to get around to that on your next action.
I was just letting you know.
In the meantime, back to the top of the order. We were with Tess again.
Well, I mean, if that was the movement, you can do that. That's separate from.
Oh yeah,
attacking.
okay, that's my movement action then. Thanks.
Okay.
All right.
It's
so,
like as it swipes at me, I'll just be like, and
Well,
like.
hang on. You had moved to that position to attack the monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have to do that move on your next turn.
No, you can split your movement.
Nope.
So
Oh, okay.
5 feet.
Well, then I'll allow that.
That is a nice thing about 5th editions. They don't have like extremely well,
You have a bit of movement, but you can split it up into different small.
Yeah, before and after your attack, so you don't have to have like,
Okay, so this is the setup now, heading into Tess's action.
All right.
We're back at the top of the order. Gesundheit.
Hey.
So, I think I don't think there's anything I can do as far as placing myself such that I can prevent it from getting to Warren with the whole opportunity attack thing, but I can still keep her from getting the Thagak. So I will move. I will do the classic knight move, 1 down and 2 to the right.
1 down and 2 to the right, and you're going to get on the monster's side like that.
Yes.
Flanking bonus.
I don't think that's a thing. I don't remember.
Not as much as it used to be.
Yeah, it used to be like an automatic thing.
Yeah.
Well, anyhow.
4th edition was big on modifiers like that.
Whatever.
Yeah,
sorry.
Anyhow, I'm more interested in keeping it from getting the Thagak, because if I stood above it, then it could actually move behind it and left and get to Thagak and not actually, I wouldn't have anything to say about that.
Actually, the way it's set up now,
Yeah.
if it moves either square to the north, it will trigger an opportunity attack from Saphir.
From Saphir, that is true.
And if it goes farther, it'll draw an opportunity attack from you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like to layer on those options for that. So I will rage as one does.
Not as anyone does, but as you do.
As I do. You're right. And I will recklessly attack it with my silvered battle axe.
Which means you get advantage on your attack, I believe.
Yup.
But then it would get advantage on attack on you.
It would. And it will.
It might.
Oh, nice. Okay. So that is a 21 to hit it.
That is a solid hit.
And let's see how much damage.
Say, does this battle axe of yours have any pluses?
It's just silvered, so there are no magical enchantments on it. It's just me making that thing happen. Oh, that's not bad. That is because I'm raging 11
It
damage.
gets a 2-hit bonus against greedy individuals because it distracts them.
So,
Yes, 11.
Jilly. Wait, no. Yeah.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. So the axe bites into its flesh. There is a bit of crunching. Not a whole lot, though. So, yeah, this thing is tough. And you haven't actually seen what it'll do, how badly it'll mess someone up if it actually hits. So, we come next to Argyle in the order. Argyle all the way back there.
Yeah, that's a bit too far back. I think I'm following Thagak to that place right behind Thagak.
Up here?
Yes, here. Look towards the child monster.
Yep.
And I'm going to support the team by sending in a firebolt.
Firebolting the monster.
It's only a bolt, it doesn't explode, so everybody should be safe. So, which means
not a fireball.
It's a ranged attack.
That means you need to roll to hit, I believe.
It means I need to roll to hit, but I have a good view of the thingy.
Yeah, you have a short but unobstructed view.
Whoa, and I rolled a 17, and I get, what do I get on top of that? I think I'm going more than 20 with this.
Well, the natural 17 hits.
All right.
What kind of damage are you doing with that?
I'm doing 1d10.
Roll it.
6.
Indeed, a little more. You shoot a little more fire at it, and it flinches at the burn, but otherwise remains undaunted. Saria, you're all the way back there.
Yes, I am. Yeah, well, I'll be moving forward.
About how far and which direction?
Well, not backwards, obviously.
Right.
Under this side.
To which side? I could put you right in the thick of it and you'd hate it.
Oh, that'd be smart. Right there. Okay.
Right here?
Maybe next. Well, let me see. That's what I was thinking. Can I reach it if I'm next to Tess?
You can reach it if you're next to Tess.
Okay, then right there.
But it might be able to reach you.
Yeah, I know.
Doing anything with that reach?
Yeah. Well, I don't... What?
You haven't prepared your...
Well, I mean... No. It's a bonus action. If I wanted to do that. I could. I mean, it's already a magical staff, but if I did that, it would let me use...
Shillelagh?
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
I love Shillelagh.
I'm going to do that. Because doing that means that I can use my spellcasting instead of strength.
Mm-hmm.
And I prefer that.
That's a good
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then I think I'm going to hit this bit. Or, this.
Creature.
Yeah.
This abomination of nature.
Yeah.
They're not actually an abomination, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you roll to hit?
Let's see.
Let's see. Shillelagh is a minor action, isn't it?
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
That's the thing.
Although technically speaking, we are the aggressors here because it didn't do anything at that moment. We just...
Well,
That's a technicality.
It's a technicality, yes, I agree.
Harm people we care about.
This is a pest removal. Well, you didn't care about them before you found out they were dead,
Well,
which is a funny
You cared
thing.
about them in the abstract.
Okay.
They weren't personal friends, but it's still
It's a matter
bad
of
thing.
public health.
Mm-hmm.
We're acting in defense of others.
Bonus action and lasts for 10 rounds. So have at.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't particularly great because that was an 11.
Oh, yeah, it managed to it saw you swinging down with the staff, which is a bit scintillating at this point, and it does sort of weave a bit out of the way.
Bastard.
Yeah, Carol, upon seeing the whole party moving forward like that, says, "Oh man, I'm going to regret this," and brings the light in a little better.
Aww. Bless you.
And so we come to Warren's action.
Warren.
Warren, followed by Saphir, Jilly, Thagak, and the monster.
Why are you afraid of talking?
We'll move up next to Saria and behind the monster.
Next to Saria and behind the monster.
And while doing that, I'll draw my longsword and strike the monster two-handed.
Okay. This could be a brutal attack on it.
Getting real crowded here.
Mm-hmm.
Check. What? No, you don't get to roll the dice. You're just tiny.
We need to get Seth those big foam dice.
He has them.
Oh, okay.
Well, you should start rolling.
Does. Why he wants to try these ones, but he'll lose them.
Ooh. You swing in with you swing, yeah. Warren swings his two-handed sword down on the thing, and in its dodging around and weaving, it does managed to just step to the side of it at the wrong moment. Thing is not exactly easy to hit. You got a few lucky shots in it first. The tide may be turning. We'll see. Saphir.
All right. Can I see the map again?
Oh, it's
just gotta click on him.
Oh,
just click on my portrait and that'll bring it right up.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we've got it pretty well surrounded.
Pretty well surrounded.
But I do, excuse me, want to make a concerted effort to keep it facing me.
Mm-hmm.
Your typical tank and smank, I guess. So I'm going to go at it again with my halberd.
Mm-hmm.
And I have +6 to my attack roll?
Plus 1d6.
Oh, right, plus 1d6, sorry.
The bardic inspiration comes into play.
Okay, so I rolled 11 plus 5 plus 5. So 11 plus 10, so that's 21.
21 will hit.
Sweet! And that's a 1d10. Oh, plus? Right, I forgot the plus. Now, is the... Okay.
Halberd should be a strength-based attack.
Yep, that's a d10.
Yeah, okay. That's a d10 plus 5. 2 plus 5, so 7.
7 points of damage, still.
Sorry. I'm trying to see if anything... okay.
Not as impressive or flashy a smack with the halberd this time as you got the first time. Still,
do you think I should spend another spell slot, James, to add the radiant damage?
That's a once per combat thing, isn't it, or is it?
No, I just have 3 spell slots.
Okay, well, 2 now.
Yeah, that's just a class feature, and you can use it as long as you have spell slots.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Why not?
Divine
what else am I going to use this for anyway?
Yeah,
okay,
that's
so lighting it up again.
All right, so I'm going to do an extra 2d8. 8, 9, 10. I don't think anything's... Oh, yeah, plus 2. Because I have that thing that adds plus 2 to my...
The 2 was already included in your halberd damage.
Oh, yeah, the plus 2 is for my halberd damage, and I have 8, 9, 10 radiant damage.
You do an additional 10 points. So, yeah, there is a flash, and it is a hefty one.
Sweet.
It recoils a bit at that. It
is, yeah, I did.
It is looking... Yeah, it is looking unhappy now.
Okay. Yeah.
And now, Thagak.
I'm on 16 too.
Oh, right, Jilly. Okay, pardon me, Jilly next.
At this point,
pardon me, Jilly next.
I can't think of anything else I can do. John. Really. I step over into the corner and
John.
What?
It's I got it wrong. It's Jilly's turn next.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No problem. I will repeat the ice bowl.
I'm sorry?
I will repeat the ice bowl.
You're breaking up.
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit. It sounded like you said you were going to repeat the faceful.
The ray of ice.
Okay. Oh. Ray of frost, yeah.
Ray of frost, really? Doesn't that hit Saria?
I have the halfling weave, so I can thread the shot. I just don't want to roll poorly. I really don't want to roll poorly.
Yeah, probably don't want to roll poorly.
Speaking of don't want to roll poorly, I rolled a 2.
That's better.
And I used luck again. So I'm burning my luck really quickly on this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I got an unnatural 20.
Whoa.
Okay, so 20 total.
20
total. 20 total, not a crit. Still, solid hit. Do your damage.
6 damage, and again, -10 to movement.
Okay. That's just a continuation of the -10 to movement. It's not cumulative, right?
I thought it was cumulative, but I'll double check.
Still, you did 6 points to it.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely not a happy toothy beast, but still up.
For Ray of Frost.
For Ray of Frost.
That's until the start of your next turn, so it.
Oh, okay.
So the previous 10, so the previous -10 ended, and then you reset it.
Yep.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, now Thagak.
I step into that corner and turn to face it more fully. But the only thing I
this corner.
Yes.
Or coming up behind Warren.
Well, yeah, what the heck? I'll come up behind Warren. And the only thing I can think to do other than that really at this point is use my other bardic inspiration on Warren.
Okay. So Warren, your next action, you're going to get a plus. Well,
you can for the next 10 minutes. You have a one-time only plus 1d6 bonus on a skill or attribute check or a saving throw.
A handy little thing, that.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. And the monster, well, the monster has to pick a target. Yeah, in this particular case, the monster
feels crowded.
Yeah, it is a bit crowded, but rather than retreat,
get out. You'll wrinkle the material.
Yeah, it's going to take its swings at Tess.
Oh, well, that's awful nice of it.
Yeah.
It knows it has a good chance of hitting me because it's attacking with advantage.
Well, the one who hasn't been inspired.
Yeah. Still, this might go. Oh no, that's a hit.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so it hits with one claw.
Ooh.
16 and 6, 22. And that hits with the other claw. So this is going to hurt a bit.
Uh-oh.
Not nearly as much as it should have, though. One claw hits for 2 points.
Oh.
Okay. So that's 1 point.
And the other claw hits for 5 points.
So that is 2.
Whew.
That is a total of 3 damage that I take.
When you mumbled something about 24, I got worried for a moment.
They were good hits, just not solid hits, apparently.
They were the best glancing blows.
Phenomenal.
The other glancing blows are weak.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate its effort.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're going to kill it just the same, though, of course.
I mean, unless it can promise me that it's going to turn over a new leaf, yeah. I don't.
It's not exactly lingual, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably not happening. So, speaking of, we're back to the top of the order, and that means Tess.
Woo!
If I had roll-upable sleeves, I would roll them up. I will attack recklessly.
Mm-hmm.
As I must.
Well, you still have that rage up, so you might as well take advantage of it.
9 turns left. I got to use it.
Oh yeah.
Well,
you have advantage on the roll, don't you?
Unless I'm getting it from some kind of flanking bonus, which I don't.
Not in this case.
Oh no, I have it because I'm attacking recklessly.
Right.
I'm sorry. So that's what saved me from the natural one. However,
yes.
I have a 13 to hit, which might not do it.
Okay. Does that include your hit bonuses?
That does.
Oh dear, yeah. Yeah, it's gotten its head into the fight. You swing at it with that axe again, and it just sort of twists to the side once more.
It has learned my attack pattern. All right, I'll have to change things up next round. All right, that is what I do.
This could be problematic.
Shapechanger uses pattern recognition. It's super effective.
Okay, so Argyle.
I think there's not too much I can do.
Do you have any spell casting left?
I have spell casting left.
But given the way the thing is swamped in there, you might not be able to. No, I don't think it comes up from the. I don't think the poison comes up from the floor mat.
I could detect magic, but I don't think that helps much. So I'll give that a pass. So no, I'm not doing. Can I help anyone with magic hand, with mage hand? Does anyone need something held or something?
My back itches right between my shoulder blades.
Okay, so I'm going to use mage hands to scratch Tess's back right between the shoulder blades.
That helps me stay focused.
Yes.
So my rage isn't directed at my itchy back.
Yeah. Yeah, the back massage makes the anger drain away. No, that's his rage attack. He's supposed to stay angry.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awkward. Let's see. So, Saria, you're right up in the thick of it, but
yes. I want to try to hit it again.
Okay. Take a crack at it.
All right. Try this again. So better this time. So that's 15 this time.
15.
Yeah.
You swing down with your staff and just barely manage to crack it on the head as it dips to the side once again. Roll some damage.
Let's see. When I use it,
15 just hit.
Is this one or that one? That's a 6.
Okay, that is 6 points of damage. And you crack it soundly upon the pate, which makes it look a little angry, but not as angry as it got from various of Saphir's hits.
Well, at least everybody else is pissing it off more. I'll just be a nuisance.
Yeah, Carol is looking at this thing and thinking, it's looking at me, isn't it? But he's holding fast with the shovel at the moment. But he is looking at the thing, looking in his general direction, and weighing his options. Warren.
He's doing good. We are proud of Carol.
Same attack.
Okay. Swinging with the two-handed sword again. Roll it. Oh, yeah, that 23 to hit. Yeah, that is a solid one.
Wow.
This time you connect proper like.
Blonk.
What damage did you do?
What? It really hates you. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I don't know why it hates you. We're going to have to roll some shit out of it. Sometimes I believe that rolling some bad rolls out of a die like fixes it.
Could be. Could work.
As long as you don't get all the good rolls out of it. It's really hard.
Oh, yeah.
I think it might be fixed for right now.
That types the truth. Sooner or later, even little hits will kill it.
We shall see.
Right.
In that case, what I'm going to do is start flipping paper clips at it.
The fear.
Rub it up against the packet.
You're right there.
How's this? How's the monster looking about nowish?
Okay, it is. Okay, this thing is tough, and you think you're going to get on the ropes real soon.
Really?
The group is holding up well against it.
I didn't want to blow my load so soon in the fight, but you know, I think it's safer for everyone if the fight's over faster. So, yeah. Okay. So
I can see that.
All right. I'm gonna attack. Do I still have the plus d6, or is that only in the next roll? That's not a continuous thing.
That was a one time, and you've used it.
One time whenever you want.
All right. So I rolled 17 plus 2 plus 5. So that's
24. That hits.
24.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you guys playing Paladin is super fun. And I'm gonna go ahead and do I have something that adds to damage? Oh yeah, plus 2 to melee damage bonus. All right. So I rolled 10. Okay. 10.
Okay, so
10 plus 2, that's 12.
Okay, so you swing down again with the halberd.
Yes.
For 12 points
so
plus
12 melee.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I'm gonna go ahead and use my last shot of radiance.
Mm-hmm.
And do
2d8.
6 and 5. That's 13.
Another 11. 6 and 5 is 11.
Oh wait, no.
Oh.
Hang on. One of those was a D10, not a D8. I apologize.
Oh. Okay.
So instead of 5, it's 8.
So 14 points of radiant.
Of radiant.
There is a brilliant flash following that hit. And this thing is starting to look on the ropes.
Whew.
Certainly not down yet, but it still has some fight in it. But that fight is losing ground.
I've been trying to attack his legs. Have I been able to make it prone at any point, or how would I do that?
Okay, that would be some. I'd have to look that up.
Okay. Because that's one of my goals, is to get it prone by taking out its legs.
Well, Jilly's been using Ray of Frost on it, and that'll slow its movement if it does manage to break free.
Okay.
Any way that it goes, though.
Okay.
Actually, there's only one way for it to go, and that would be down to the right, and that would still get 3 attacks of opportunity.
It would get a lot.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm just trying to keep it attacking me and hating me the most. So.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Is it actually attacking Tess now?
It did attack Tess last round.
Sorry,
what it's doing
Tess.
this round remains to be seen. At the moment, though, it's Jilly's turn.
Yeah, Jilly.
I'm actually going to hold my action
Mm-hmm.
and Ray of Frost if it gets out of the pocket.
Okay, you're using Ray of Frost as an option.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm cover fire in case somehow it pushes through Saria or
Warren or Tess.
Yeah, or Tess. Yeah.
I think you just attack with disadvantage is how that works.
What, to call a shot?
If you are attacking and like your allies are between it and you. Maybe I'm misremembering that. Like it's because
I think if you try to hit and miss badly enough, well, you have to take a shot at one of your friends then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's certainly a thing.
Okay. So Jilly is holding her attack in case the child monster breaks loose. Thagak.
Not a lot I can do.
Not a lot, but say, as a bard, don't you have certain...
Don't you have Vicious Mockery?
I take a defensive stance. So if it breaks loose and come at, actually no, a ready stance. So if it breaks loose and gets past Saria or Warren, I'll take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I think vicious mockery only works if it has a language. So
yes,
Right.
it's like an animal.
You can only use that on intelligent creatures.
Yeah.
I think it's specifically if they have a language, and it doesn't even have to be your language because it's magical, but it has to know.
Oh yeah. Okay. Next time.
I think. Now I have to go look again.
Actually, I'm looking it up right now in Vicious Mockery. If the target can hear you, though it need not understand you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage.
Oh, who was wrong?
Really?
You know, okay, you know what? In that case, I'm going to do it. Whatever.
Yeah, go Thagak.
So it works against animals. Like you could viciously mock a cow. And
The cow's a cow.
And it takes psychic damage.
Psychic damage.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have been thinking of some other ability.
I don't know if you watched the Critical Role episode from last Thursday. Vicious Mockery was the thing that killed the monster they were fighting.
Yeah. No, Molly's gotten in some zingers.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
that one, like not even a mother could love your face. Not even a mother could find you.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father was stuck in one shape because he couldn't figure out how to walk.
That scene is actually a perfect example of vicious mockery.
Okay.
Okay.
Lame, but then so was his father. So.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. Wisdom saving check for this thing. We're going to call that. Okay. What's your DC?
My DC.
Your ability has a save attached to it, which is something like.
Right. Let's see. Save DC is. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sure it's written down somewhere.
I should hope so.
Oh boy.
Hang on.
Possibly on my spells page.
Spell save DC 8 plus your proficiency bonus of 2. That's 10 so far. Plus your charisma modifier.
Which is also +2.
So that would be a 12 spell save DC.
Right.
And that is enough to inflict some damage on it.
Right. So then it takes 1d4 psychic damage and probably either shrugs it off or, more sort of like doesn't.
I think there's another aspect of vicious mockery that I need to look up right now.
Yeah, if it fails its saving throw, it gets disadvantage on its next action.
Yeah.
I think if it survives, it suffers some minuses to.
Well, 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
If it fails, it's safe. Yep.
It's a nice one to use against the boss.
So roll 1d4.
Okay. Well, let's see. Yeah, that's 4.
Nice. Well done.
It's not a happy beast since you insulted its father or something.
Yeah, vicious mockery is great. It's great.
And now the thing has to decide who to attack.
Me. This punk ass hasn't laid a scratch on me yet.
Yeah, it's going to take a shot at Saphir, but it's doing so at disadvantage because of the vicious mockery.
Thank you, Thagak.
Let's see. That one's a 15. Plus 6 would be 21.
That
but the other one is a 6. Plus 6 is 12. What's Saphir's DC? What's Saphir's armor class?
16. So the first one hits, the second one does not.
No, this was a disadvantage. He takes the lower of the two, which means he misses.
Oh, I thought you were rolling for both claws. Sorry.
No, Oh, actually, yeah, I do need to roll for both claws, but that was the first claw.
That's 2 attacks.
So I guess the second one is a different attack, so that one's not at disadvantage.
Not at disadvantage. But one of the claws not hitting is still pretty great because this thing is +6, so still.
You're well.
Actually, no.
Thank you.
Yeah, the second claw misses as well.
Dang. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel a little bad now. like, come on, are you sure you don't want to take a free one?
Well, okay, no, you shouldn't feel bad for both the creature and its victims.
Yeah.
You can be unhappy about the circumstances in the world that led it to need to eat people.
I suppose.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it needed to eat people. It was a very convenient food source.
It brought it to eat people.
Right. Brought it to where they would be the most convenient.
So, Tess, top of the order again. Your action.
I know what I'm good at, and what I'm good at is attacking recklessly.
Mm-hmm.
I will attack it
You
without.
you still have a few of those going.
Yes. That would be an 18 to hit.
18 will hit. Give me some damage.
8 damage.
8 damage.
With my silvered battle axe.
Yeah, it is looking unhappy. and it is pinned in place, which does not make it happy. And let's see.
Go berserk.
Argyle. Still just holding?
Yes, still withholding. The situation hasn't changed.
Right. And it's not likely to break out of where it is now.
Yeah.
Saria, you're right up in there.
Yeah. I will hit it again.
Okay. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Ooh. That will be a 20.
That will be a hit. What will be the damage?
7.
7 points. Definitely not a happy creature now. And Carol from the back of the crowd shouts, "Come on, you can do it! You're killing it, literally."
Aw, bless you, Carol.
Okay, Warren, you're right up there in the thick, and 21 to hit. 21 to hit with a two-handed sword.
Nice.
Yeah.
Two-handed swords, they do G8, don't they? Or
probably D10, I would think.
Dang.
Yeah.
What was the type of sword?
I think a great sword. He said two-handed.
That's a great sword.
Couple, but
oh,
great sword is 2d6 actually.
It's a long sword.
A long sword is 1d8. But if you're using a two-handed, it's 1d10. Sorry, it's versatile.
Okay, so Argyle is preparing for Miller time, apparently.
Bless your heart, Argyle. You're a stand-up guy.
Okay, Warren has another good, solid swing on it, but a moderate connect. Still, you are wearing this thing down. Saphir.
Oh boy. You know, as boring as it is, I think I'm just gonna keep hacking away at its legs. I'm really trying to take it down.
Really trying to
take it down.
Okay, if you're going to do that, then give me a roll with disadvantage on it, and let's see if you can hit its.
Okay. Do you want an athletics check?
No, I just.
I can like sweep out its legs with my pole arm.
No, I'll just take a regular attack with disadvantage to see if you can hit its legs properly in order to cripple or hamstring it.
But I still get my my plus, right?
Yes, you will.
Okay. Okay, so I rolled a 5. No. Wait. Okay. No. A 7 and a 17 plus 5. So 7 plus 5 plus 2. 7 plus 7 is 14.
Sorry. It does sort of skip out of out of the way.
I should have just attacked it.
It might have been for the best.
In
this one particular case.
Then I think I'm going
for a
to
bonus action.
Yeah. Is there anyone who looks hurt? No one looks hurt, right?
No one looks really hurt. No.
Okay, because no one has been clawed except for Tessin.
That wasn't a very solid hit.
Flesh wound.
And I have a lot of confidence in Tess's ability to like be well.
You have Tess and Warren, and you haven't taken many hits either.
Okay.
I shrugged it off.
Then what I do as my bonus action is I take my 10-foot pole and I smack it down in front of the creature so that Warren and I can both lift it up and pin the creature on Warren's next section if Warren wants to do this. But I like smack my pole down so that we can like trap the creature against the wall together. It's like a teamwork action thingy. I'm just trying to be more exciting. So yeah, I can make a.
A lot of the things that you do as teamwork end up being like you give the person who's doing something advantage.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do. Oh man. My roll was 17 too, so I didn't have disadvantage. We would have gotten that.
Okay, well, anyway, we have Jilly's action next.
I have an idea, and I think this will give it disadvantage. I'm not sure, but basically, my simple illusion, a bunch of wasps are flying around its head now.
Okay, using an illusion to attempt to confuse it.
Using my illusion?
Using his illusion.
Nice.
So this is a simple illusion, is it not?
It is.
Right, so that's only sight, I believe. Or at least
it only has to be, because I'm doing, things zipping in front of its field of vision.
Yeah.
Okay, silent image. Well, let's see. It would need to use an action to determine whether the thing is an illusion before dealing with it. So it is just, okay. Whether it's distracted or not, it may be a little hard to tell. Okay. It has taken notice of them. We come to Thagak.
Not a lot I can do, really.
Vicious Mockery is a free action, or a bonus action, isn't it? Or at least...
Well, I mean, I burned a spell slot there.
Oh.
I don't know. Does it stack with another mock?
Well, it's already taken disadvantage on its actions, so if you have the spell slots to burn, you might want to.
Is anyone hurt?
Not significantly.
Okay. Well, in that case,
of course, all it has to do is get one really good hit in.
Well, it's cantrips, so yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Cantrips don't take slots.
No, cantrips are just...
Then I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
Mock, 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 mock.
Wait, vicious mockery is a cantrip?
Let's see. I saw vicious mockery is a bard cantrip, is it? Let's see.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty awesome.
So good. I think it's really good.
Yeah, no, that's a good one.
Pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's an enchantment cantrip.
Nice.
However, in this particular case, it made the wisdom save. So either it shrugged it off or didn't really hear it because of all the hornets buzzing around it.
Doesn't it still take psychic damage even if it fails? Even if it wouldn't take.
Well, it doesn't do anything. So
no.
I tried.
If it makes the will save, it doesn't do anything. But he can always try next turn.
Okay, I must be thinking of something else.
Okay. Finally, the monster itself acts, and it is going to take 2 shots at Saphir.
Yes.
The first one, that is a 12, which will just miss. And the other is an 11, which also misses. So
I shouldn't be sad this thing is missing, but it kind of am. It's weird. I really like this monster, David.
I know this set has been an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, starting round 5. This whole session has been combat. We start with Tess.
All right. I'm hoping I can end the unfortunate terror of this creature, and I will attack it recklessly, as I have been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
With finality. Oh. And there we have the rare natural 1 and natural 20.
Ooh. Good thing you were rolling with advantage.
Yeah, I don't know which one of those I would have gotten otherwise.
20?
I did.
And you better
it is realness.
Better take a picture of that shit. That's
technically a 2 in 400 shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the order is a thing.
Picture.
So I will roll.
So you roll. Okay, so on the natural, you roll double the dice and add the modifier.
Indeed. 13 damage. So I basically got the exact average of 2d8. So whatever. It happens. So 13 damage.
You smack it soundly with your axe.
Ta-da.
Yeah, it rears back a little more this time. It is being distracted by a lot of things around it. Not the least of which is the hornets that it was trying to shrug off. Argyle, still working on the drinks?
Yep.
Okay, Saria.
You're the best. Is Emmy frozen?
I don't think so.
No,
I saw her eyes move for a second.
She's just muted.
Okay.
And dealing with some stuff there, I guess. We could skip around a little bit. Except, let's see, after Carol, we have Warren. Oh, okay. So what is Warren doing? Once again, swings the two-handed longsword and connects, doing how much damage?
All of it. For one brief shining instant, all of the damage in the entire world is there.
It cracks the planet in two. That's what happens when you concentrate all the damage in one spot.
9.
That may not have been.
This thing's looking pretty ragged now. We did skip Saria because she was distracted momentarily. And she may still be. Okay, I'll mark Saria as held, and we'll scoot down to Saphir. As soon as Emmy gets back, we can fit her action in.
Mm-hmm. There's Seth. Maybe he can take her, her move.
Roll his giant die and get like a 6 on it.
All right. So,
Oh.
I don't have advantage, right?
Not right now.
Damn it.
It's okay. Not every hit can hit.
Oh, there have been a share of misses this game.
20?
How much?
No, not 20, 17.
17 will still hit.
Sweet. All right.
What do you do with that hit?
I'm trying to sort out like what dice I'm supposed to still be using.
Okay.
I got my D8s back because I'm done doing extra radiant.
The radiant damage, yeah. But you're still doing, what is it, 1d10 or 1d12 with the...
1d10 plus 7.
Yeah, that's a hefty amount.
So, 5 plus 7.
12.
12. I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. 12 damage.
Another maybe 2 blows will take it out. Jilly? It is very weak now. It is looking weak now.
Well, I do have 1 more point of luck, so I guess I'll try and thread a shot.
Okay.
Let's see if I can waste it with my frost.
Waste it with your frost bow.
Yeah.
Frostbow. I like that.
22.
22 is a hit.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. 22 is such a hit.
4 points of damage.
Yeah. It is still up, though.
Okay.
Okay, Thagak.
Well, yeah, I'll do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Not much else I can do.
Well, you are kind of packed in there.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. That's a miss. 1d4 damage.
Okay, that's yeah, that's 2 damage.
Every little bit helps. And it has disadvantage on its next attack, which comes now.
Poor monster.
Or... Okay, sensing its imminent demise, it is going to try moving this way. No, maybe if I use do that screen. Now it's trying to move that way. However, this triggers opportunity attacks from 3 people. Tess, Saria, and Warren each get hits.
Wow.
Yep.
Plus, Saria may get a hit from earlier. Actually, let's do that first. Saria, we skipped your action because you were dealing with stuff.
Okay.
And so you get an attack now if you want.
Yeah. I will hit it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's like only a 10.
Only it's okay, that's a miss. However, it has moved in such a way that it gets opportunity attacks from Tess, Saria, and Warren. So, Saria, if you want to take another attack right now.
Bastard. That's a 17.
17 hits. How much damage?
3.
Okay. Oh. Still up, but barely. Tess, Warren, who wants to go next?
I'll let Warren go for it.
Okay, Warren.
Whoa.
That's a smack, yeah. You know, I cited Critical Role earlier. But as you're just typing it in text, it's not going to be nearly as impressive. But how do you want to do this?
I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm. So Warren takes his final swing with the longsword. Well, not that it's his final swing, but it's the monster's final swing.
Likely.
Yeah, no, it is.
Oh, is that the killing blow?
That was the killing blow.
Warren, you got it.
Yeah.
Bam.
Woo! And the thing finally sinks to the floor and being naughty in the sight of the Lord snuffs it. Yep. As it turns out, I'm going to bring Carol a little closer so you can see. Yeah, that room didn't have anything behind it, so...
Oh, we should have gotten farther so I could have had an attack of opportunity. Killed it.
My attack roll would have missed, so for what it's worth.
So indeed, you dealt with the thing. And Carol was a witness to it, and the guards down below, well, they heard it.
I love how the guards were like, okay, you guys just...
We're just supposed to hold the line here. I think they got this. And they did, too.
Yeah, real good job. Carol is braver than the city guards.
Well, you did maybe kind of rope him into it just a little bit.
Just a little bit. You guys, we definitely need to take Carol out for, a night.
Yep.
And,
He also gets a drink with ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for being precise with that instead of just simply taking him out.
No, I know being thinking about. I mean, for dinner and drinks and treat him to.
I heard take him out, so I'm going to turn around and use chromatic orb. I'm going for lightning damage.
We like Carol.
Take him out. I meant for dinner. We can have him for dinner.
He's sort of medium rare right now. Yeah.
He's medium well.
Okay, as the session has just started running a little over, I don't want to take too much longer on this, but to suffice it to say, you get congratulations from the guards. Carol gets a sort of moment to bask in the glory, albeit it's splash damage glory, but still, every little bit helps.
He's going to get free drinks for the rest of his life.
Maybe.
Until they get sick of telling the same story over and over.
Yeah.
Which brings up another matter, compensation.
Right. Well,
between the Minister of Children, for whom Saphir started looking into this issue in the first place, and the fact that it wasn't actually a child they were looking for, but a dangerous creature that an unwitting couple brought into the city.
A public menace.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, the Duke is arranging for a reward of 100 gold per person.
Nice. Whoa. Including Carol?
Sure.
If you're going to try to squeeze him in like that.
Of course. He was part of the team.
Well, we would have wandered around possibly for days down here. He hadn't brought us right to the place, though.
Well, the map wasn't that big. But yeah, you do manage to wangle an extra 100 for Carol, who is looking at this bag of cash. What am I supposed to do with all this money?
And I was like, we'll talk. I have some opportunities for you.
Oh, you want to know what to do with it?
I don't like the way that happened.
Whoa.
British copper, and he can put them in a pool and dive into it and swim around on it like Scrooge.
Don't gamble with Jilly. Just a tip.
Yeah. Game of chance, perhaps.
Jilly.
And the other thing is, I want to, like talk to who I need to sort of make this less likely to happen again. Make sure the story gets around into the desert so people who are heading for the city know not to pick up any street.
Whoa! Yeah, that's difficult.
A good idea.
We don't want stray kids left to die in the desert because people.
Well, there's that too. But let me see.
There is an element of the story you can include.
Academy Circle. People who design spells. Some kind of spell which would be useful for detecting such things.
Yeah. Well, also, it's just be wary of children that don't talk.
Like ever.
Yes.
Ever.
Yes.
And, just be wary. Make sure they're actually kids.
That's a good lesson to draw of it. Talk to each other.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Communicate more.
If you get used to not communicating, you could get eviscerated by a desert
but I do want to talk to Carol more if he's interested in the other guys we found down there and Hana, but we can handle that.
Okay, that might be something to handle for the next session.
Yeah. Not now.
And I'll tote up experience from the various things done this set and have some numbers for you. Probably over the next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll start deciding. Yeah, we'll start deciding where this group is going to go next. Probably at the start of the next session.
All right.
We were going to head out to where the Countess was moving to, but
I think it's fair to say that this is followed by a night of carousing. You guys?
Right.
I think that'd be not unreasonable.
Okay. We'll just hit up the Inn and Tuning's Fork and just spend so much money. Just
the donkey's kicking probably a few others.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I tell anybody if they want to buy me drinks, just give me the coin and I will buy the drink for myself later. I'm a little bit of a lightweight, so I'll have the drink another time.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely buy me drinks.
Well, if the dudes do show up at the Donkey's Kick, the dudes that we shoot out of there, I will get them around.
Yeah, they're not going to show up at the Donkey's Kink, at least not immediately.
The Donkey's Kink? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take care of them.
Yeah, there's an ugly mental image. Yeah.
and
the goggles.
I think I will buy Hana off for the evening so she can party with us instead of having to work. Okay. I'll pay twice her wages to the innkeeper to let her off work for the night.
Now I need to look up how much it would cost to rent a barmaid for the night. Yeah.
It's not really a high class place. She probably doesn't charge more than
100 gold
a night.
David, do you want me to save you some time and roll persuasion and just see if we can get it for free?
Okay, let's do that.
I can roll. I can roll persuasion.
Oh, go for it.
We can both roll persuasion. Actually, maybe you should roll persuasion.
Since you're working on persuasion together, I'll give whoever rolls it advantage.
Okay, good. Because my first roll was a 1. But my second roll is a 19! Hey!
Okay, you can talk you can talk the owner into letting Hana off for the night, and he'll handle the taps. And people may have to go to the bar occasionally, get their own drinks, but otherwise it's a good evening.
All right. Sweet.
Mhm.
I'll look it up.
20.
Oh, so it was a 1 in 20 roll.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and stop broadcast now
Bye.
for whoever may be watching this in the future. I really shouldn't be advertising these more. Stopping broadcast.
Next week.